Hello everyone, today I want to talk about the bump stock ban. Now, the bump stock ban was something that happened a long time ago. We're all aware at this point that the ATF classified bump stocks as machine guns. Not that they convert a firearm to a machine gun, but them in and of themselves is a machine gun. Which is crazy, right? Because you have that bump stock on its own and it can't shoot bullets. So how is that a machine gun? Well, the ATF thinks that it is a machine gun. There's a whole lot of court cases going on trying to fight it in various district courts and in various circuits. The one that was big and of note a few months ago was the one that was pushed forward by the Gun Owners of America. Excellent organization. I think I'm going to have a link down below that will give you a discount on their membership. I don't get any money from that as far as I'm aware, but I will have a link if you want to support them. GOA and FPC, those are the two organizations you should be supporting. The NRA, forget about them. Now, the bump stock ban back in March of this year, it was ruled that bump stocks are not machine guns and that the ATF and those administrative agencies cannot just make law through the Chevron defense. Now, this was a huge deal. This was potentially massive because it was never about bump stocks. It has never been about bump stocks. The reason is first of all, shall not be infringed. I think that's pretty damn clear. But also, these administrative agencies are attempting to write law and change definitions, and it's something that right now we're experiencing a whole lot of with the pistol brace and with the 80%. The pistol brace is getting a whole lot of attention right now, but not many people are aware of the fact that 80% firearms and homemade firearms and the changing definition of a receiver is also under attack. But with the Gun Owners of America, what they were able to do at the Sixth Circuit with a 3-judge panel was get 2 judges to rule that the bump stock is not a machine gun, and that's pretty dang cool. Unfortunately, though, it seems as if the Sixth Circuit, like the Ninth Circus, probably isn't very reliable. But this is important because if we can get this en banc hearing, which is going to be heard by a much larger panel of judges, to either rule in our favor, or if it can potentially create some sort of upset that the Supreme Court eventually has to hear it, this can be huge. There's massive implications for this. Because for people like me that aren't in the Sixth Circuit, California being in the Ninth Circuit, we would not be directly affected by this unless it went to the Supreme Court. But the huge thing is if a court case was won by Gun Owners of America saying that administrative agencies like the ATF cannot make law, that's huge. It goes beyond just firearms, but from the firearm side, this is massive. If we could get them to be held accountable for their attempts to regulate the Second Amendment when it's Congress that needs to be taking action, the whole reason that all this stuff is happening with the ATF is because Congress, certain sides of Congress, want to take action, but they don't have the power to do so. So they're attempting to strip your rights away from you and put you in jail forever because you happen to own something that makes your gun shoot as fast as you could just shoot from the shoulder. Now I'll show a clip here. No bump stocks being used in this video right here. This is all me, just shooting a normal semi-automatic firearm. Bump stocks are not machine guns, it's very clear. Whether they're useful, that's a totally different topic for another day. I personally would not say that a bump stock would be useful, but if that's something you're into, you should absolutely be able to own it. For those of you that are curious where we see this going forward, I think we're going to have a hard time with a larger panel of judges. While Trump was president, he was able to put a lot of judges in federal districts, but we don't know the makeup of this judge panel yet. And when we do, we'll have a better idea of how it's actually going to go forward. At the end of the day, I think everybody wants this to go to the Supreme Court. Gun Owners of America would probably want to see this go to the Supreme Court because it would have national implications about what the ATF can and cannot do and what maybe some other agencies in states can and cannot do as far as regulation of your rights. Because the freedom of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Seems like a pretty simple concept, right? But for some people, it's a little too difficult. Before we go, I do want to say thank you to everyone that supports this channel. The other day I mentioned that YouTube was doing this thing where they were deleting a lot of subscribers, and apparently a lot of you were affected by that. I appreciate everyone that still likes this. If you're new to this channel, drop a like. I'm not asking for your sub yet. Drop a like, that way YouTube shows me again. If you like what we're doing here, if you like what we've been presenting to you, maybe think about it sometime down the road. But those of you that have already been subscribed, double check that you are subscribed. I appreciate everyone's support. If you want to support the channel, you can use any of the links down in the description. I will get a percentage of that. If you're looking for the best pre-workout in the world, Gorilla Mode, Return to Monkey, all that business, the most potent, the most pure pre-workout that actually does what it's designed to do. Got Premier Body Armor down in the description, whole lot of other stuff down there. If you want to support, get through the Discord, we can do that as well by joining the Subscribe Star. You guys know the drill. Have fun, be safe, stay dangerous. Peace.